Hey, this is Dr. Green with Momenta Chiropractic, and today we're going to talk about a self-myofascial release technique that we use that just requires a lacrosse ball, and we're mainly going to focus on the area just kind of right around the upper back and shoulder blade region. So usually for this one, we're focusing on the upper trap muscle, the levator scapula muscle, and the rhomboids. Right? Upper trap is kind of this muscle right on the top of the shoulder here. Levator scap connects just to the top corner of the shoulder blade, and then the rhomboids are going to be a little bit lower, just kind of behind in the middle of the shoulder blade here. Okay, that's important because each of these has a little bit different fiber type, fiber orientation, and we're going to kind of mimic that when we start to do some release on those specific muscles. So, starting off with the trap, what we're going to do is we're going to take a lacrosse ball. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. These are literally just lacrosse balls. We're going to pin that against the wall and pin it just on the top, almost just like right behind that upper trap muscle there, okay? So once we kind of find that spot, we're gonna lean into the wall and put a little bit of pressure through. If it starts to kind of pop up a little bit, you can still use that other hand to be able to hold it in place. Otherwise, you can let it relax and just kind of pin it up against the wall. For this muscle, because the fiber orientation of the muscle fibers themselves are kind of going up to down, we're gonna start with the arm high. We're going to take the arm down and across and then let the head come down and follow, right? If it starts to creep up a little bit, you can hold with that opposite hand to keep the ball in place. And then we're going to bring the arm down and across towards the opposite hip and let the head come across to the opposite side, okay? Moving down to levator, that's going to be just on the corner of the shoulder blade. So if you feel on the shoulder blade, you'll find the top of it. Move a little bit close to the spine, and then down, and you'll find that corner part of the shoulder blade on the inside portion of it. And that's usually going to be pretty sensitive. That's where the levator attaches. So we're going to place the ball right on that corner, staying off of the bone. So it's going to be a little bit lower than the trap, and it's going to be a similar motion, right? Arm is going to kind of start high or about mid-level, and the action is going to be down and across to the side too. Same thing, head and eyes follow the hand down because it does have attachment points up into the neck, okay? So coming down and across. When we get to the rhomboids, that muscle kind of just behind the shoulder blade there, we're going to pin the ball right on that spot. We can always kind of lean down a little bit if we need to be able to find it. We're going to start with the arm about mid-level height here. And then rather than going down, because those fibers are oriented a little bit more horizontally, we're going to take that arm straight across. And then same thing, when we hit the end point, we're going to take the head over and across too. Okay? So starting mid-level, taking it all the way across, and then moving the head down and away, just to be able to get a little bit of that pin and stretch. Now, usually we give these as anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions kind of per area, and always to a tolerable pressure. It's not going to be the most comfortable thing in the world, but it shouldn't elicit any pain. So after you do this, it should start to feel a little bit better and looser. That said, if it feels like it's not tolerable, definitely don't continue with it. It should be mostly relieving. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and hope that helps.